And welcome back to the Crypto Show. We got massive news. The DTCC, the fucking DTCC, those little bastards, they're coming out with their own blockchain, potentially, no, it is going to be over $3 quadrillion market. I'm not talking about market cap. I'm talking about a $3 quadrillion market. Oh, fuck. And they're coming out with their own blockchain. We're going to start off with that. When that thing gets completely going, hell, if it gets 10% of where it needs to go, God, you're going to see your XDC, XRPs and shit taken off. I don't know when they're going to greenlight that, but we're talking about, oh my God, we're going to get into this today. This might be half the show, and that's for show. My name's Cryptoholic. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a crypto advisor. I don't know anything about, hey, tonight's show, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know nothing at all about crypto, financial. My goal is to get you financially destroyed. I've got two monkeys here that give me financial advice. They point fingers and do shit, and I give them bananas. Okay, that's how I arrive to my financial advice if you're thinking I'm giving you financial advice. I've been doing this dumb shit for 5 years now. Every day I wake up and think, am I going to be rich? I hope to God it's not in 2030. Fuck, but if it is, I will do my best to hang in there and make these videos. I just don't see them like, okay, I didn't go to Sacramento today. It was snowing in the mountains. It was like 21 degrees overnight or something. And then I was going to leave in the morning, I live in Reno. So I started seeing snowflakes coming down in Reno. I know, going through the mountain pass. The mountain pass is at like 6,300 foot level. Hey Siri. What is the elevation of Reno, Nevada?
Reno is 4,505 feet above sea level.
Okay, so I'm almost a mile high up. I'm about 700 foot short of that. So Reno is about a mile high in the air, and these mountains are about 6,300 foot above. So it's almost 2,000 feet higher than where I'm at right now. So I said, fuck it. Now, the roads appeared to be kind of clear for the most part. But there was snow coming down, and guess what? I'm not getting stuck, so fuck it. I'm not going. The little kid, I was supposed to take a little kid to go live with his dad. So we had to tell him, hey, I'm not driving through the snow. He's going to miss school tomorrow. The little kid's all, damn, I'm going to miss school. I'm like, yeah, I know. It sucks. You were looking forward to it. Yeah, well, hopefully, he's like, hopefully there's snow tomorrow. I'm like, damn, man. You got to go back to school. All right. So we have got a great show lined up. I'm going to show you what the future is. Kelly Nowlin, thank you very much. She's now entry-level membership. She's a rookie. When you watch Crypto Hulk Show for about a month or maybe two, you're going to know so much stuff if you can make it that long. Hey, I'm highly offensive, so the information's golden. The way that I deliver it can be quite rough. So if you want golden information, this is the channel for that. First 5 people: Michael G, Valley Joe, Yoko Juice, MKP, TK, and then honorable mention is Thomas Cox. So, and Mr. OG. All right. Okay, if you're watching the show and you're broke and you can't donate and this and that, here's what you can do that will tremendously help this channel. I go above and beyond. I make sure my ass is up every day at 5:30, and I try to make a show at 7 a.m. 7 days a week if I can. I deep dive. I show information there's on no other channel. When you watch my show, you are going to know that the whole government and shit is behind this whole crypto thing. Yeah, Ripple China, Ripple Russia, America's helping them all out with all that. Tencent, Baidu, the whole thing, all these government agencies. I do my best to show you the deep dive information. These other channels have no idea. Amateur night at the fucking comedy club, and they're not funny. Do this for me and do this for somebody else. My whole goal is to try to reach as many people as I can, and that comes from something called an algorithm. And YT uses an algorithm, and let's make it our effort each day. I'll tell you what, I'll do my best. You do your best. I'm only talking to the people that can't donate or whatever. Here's what I want you to do. In every video where it says in the top chat, just put in some kind of comment, even if it's comment. So we're interacting and I'll interact back. Every show that you watch, save it to your favorites. Take videos or whatever it is on my show, share it to people. If anything, share it to your own email. That way you can remind yourself to watch them again. Lastly, take about 8 videos, put them on a playlist, and while you're listening to them, either at work or while, whatever it is, you're at home, mowing the lawn, just put in 8 videos a day, make a playlist, maybe every 2 weeks or so, or 3 weeks, change it, but let that playlist run, okay? I have to tell you, you're supposed to listen to the videos and stuff, and you're supposed to listen to the ads. That's what I'm supposed to tell you. I'm not doing this to have you play the video and then walk away and not listen, because that would be wrong. So we always want to do the right thing here, and the right thing is to play the videos 8 hours a day. While you're working, jogging, taking walks and stuff, just let them play. And then that would be that's your donation. And because I understand times are tough, and for those people that don't have money for any kind of donation or whatever, and all you have is crypto money, then there you go, okay? If you do that, then that's perfect. You're helping me reach other people. And that is all. Let's go. Robert Brewer, thank you very much. Robert Bobby. XR Poseidon has a question. Hulk, a question. I would ask Caleb Brown is, if there is Jasara Nasara and the bank sees everyone's funds and we have a reset, can they or will say they take? Okay, first off, all this Jasara and Nasara, I don't even know what that fucking shit is. And people try to tell me it, and I don't want to hear it because it's fucking retarded ass, okay? So I'm not going to even entertain that question. All right, next. Jason H. gifted 5 Crypto Hulk memberships. Fit Trades and Crypto got a membership from Jason H. Mr. Q, Thomas Clark. What about Lewis? Got a membership from Jason H. Christopher got a membership from Jason H. And Randy M. got a membership by Jason H. Nasara is a dream. Look, all that Nasara, I had some guy on my show once. I've only done a show with 2 people. I'm not counting Caleb Brown because they're part of my show, and that's for show. It was like that Mel guy out of Costa Rica or something. He was all into Jasara and Nasara and all that. I did a show with him once. I don't really want to do another one. I like the guy and all, but I'm not trying to be on the show with anybody, okay? I'm a very independent person. I've been that way since I was little. When I work, I like working by myself. I'm not trying to be, I didn't like playing sport games too much. Wrestling, because it's 1-to-1. I was good at baseball. Hated soccer. Dad made me go. I was a Boy Scout. I was a Cub Scout. Finished all the Weebelo shit. I think I finished Tenderfoot in the Boy Scouts and said I'm done because I don't like doing group stuff. I was in cross country in high school, did that great. Moved up to number 3 in the high school within months. I have an aptitude for running. That season ended, got into wrestling, busted my wrist in 1985 around February. That was my freshman year in high school. And starting 1985, I graduated my freshman year and I started lifting weights. That was about 40 years ago as of June 1985. So June of 2025, it'll be 40 years I've been working out 6 days a week. I worked out all throughout my whole life, all through the ups and downs of life, through the marriages, probably 1, 2, 3 of them. And it's just something that I've done. And I've done this channel now 5 years. I try to make 2 shows a day. Each show will take me, including all the prep time and everything, at least about 4 to 5 hours per show to do it right. It's about 4 to 5 hours. It's very time consuming. I don't regret it. I want to make sure all you guys are rich. I do my absolute best and take pride in deep diving. So when I present all of you my evidence, I want you to be able to walk away, or I want to be able to walk away from this. Maybe both of us walk away and say, you know what? Fuck it. This is solid evidence. I already see what's going on. That's what I do each day. I make videos. Today is going to be a massive, we're going to spend time on the Depository Trust Clearing Corporation. I'm going to explain to you what that is. It's the whole entire world stock market, stocks, bonds, derivatives, and shit like that. All of them are at the direction of the DTCC. They clear every single transmission. There is not one stock that goes through derivative, whatever. It doesn't go through the DTCC. It's global. It handles $3 quadrillion. That would put XDC at like $50,000. Okay. And guess what? The DTCC has acknowledged they're using the crypto XDC. Okay. Well, they're using R3 Corda, and then I have evidence showing that R3 Corda is using XDC, but they're using XDC. I believe Stellar is mixed up in that with Hyperledger. I think it could send Stellar to 1, 5, 10, 20,000 bucks. I mean, I don't, the numbers are going to be really fucking high. Just like me right now. Before every show, I get high. My name's Crypto Hulk again. I already gave a disclaimer. But I didn't tell you the drug disclaimer. I snort as much cocaine and heroin and inject all that shit I can and eat it as much as I can. I take some roofies, drink about 20 ounces of vodka, and then just to get a little bit of a bump, I'll smoke some methamphetamine before the show. Okay, there we go. High functioning. All right. Crypto Hulk might want to smoke some peyote. We got Michael G. Mikey. Thanks. Go Heidelberg, Germany. R3. Oh my God. Okay. Now we got to get back to work. Best disclaimer ever. Welcome everyone to the best part of every afternoon. Okay, we got to go to work right now. I have to earn me money. I got to earn me money. Oh, damn, this is big. This is so fucking huge. This might take us 20 minutes, I'm telling you. We'll see. I'll try to keep moving. You know how that goes. I'll tell you, this is so fucking huge right now. I'm not in a rush to go through 10 articles in 10 minutes. This is the fucking article of the year, okay? Here we go. Okay, I just dropped the article. Here it is. The DTCC. And I got a little Surrency is mixed up in this, and I think that's a government agency because It was a startup in 2015. I'll go over this later. I'm telling you, this whole thing is so huge. It's like a 500-600 pound gorilla. I was going to say 300 pound gorilla, but I'm about 300 pounds and it's bigger than me. So it's got to be 600 pound gorilla. The DTCC collateral app chain. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. The DTCC clears every single financial transaction in stock markets, okay? It's all the money. It's fucking huge, UGE. They're coming out with an app and a chain. They want to rewrite the rules of traditional finance settlement, everybody. This almost could make us cry. Oh, I'm crying right now. Crypto Hulk is crying right now. Crypto Hulk, you sound like a sick creeper. Shut up. The DTCC is coming out with a fucking blockchain. How about that? Is it more clear? The DTCC is coming out with a blockchain, and the crypto they're going to use is XDC. They're going to rewrite the rules of traditional finance, and you're going to be fucking rich. How about that as your intro? Is that doable? Oh, jeez. Let's go to the next. Now, if you look down below, 1, 2, 3, fourth paragraph, the DTCC announced earlier this month that it was creating a new platform. Hold on, I think, yep, I'm getting a stiffy. I got a junior stiffy right now. I'm telling you, this is huge. The whole world, I'm trying to say this in different words, the whole world's stock market system is going to do a complete blockchain switch, everybody. That means they're going to use crypto when they're not using it right now. That's going to make you super fucking rich. I don't have a date on this. I'm just letting you know they're transitioning right now. No, not from a man to a woman or from a 55-year-old bullet man into a 8-year-old Chinese girl. That transition is not happening on this planet, maybe on Uranus, but not on this planet. The DTCC announced earlier this month that it was creating a new platform. Oh my God, Becky. Whoo-wee. For what? Tokenized real-time collateral management. You know what a token is? It's when you take $3 quadrillion worth of shit and you put it into crypto tokens. So all of those tokens are worth 3.5 quadrillion. It's not like Bitcoin, where you got a token and nothing backs it. This is a token that you could probably hold in your hand. Well, not figuratively. You can get one of these tokens like you got XRP, and it's backed by all the shit in the world. Oh my God. Let's go down. Okay, so it shows the Depository Trust and Clearing Corporation announces a new platform. Go below that little thing right there. Then go 1, 2, 3 paragraphs down. It says, the DTCC team demonstrated how its collateral app chain would improve upon its antiquated time plus X settlement process to a real-time model. Let me explain what this is. Besides being fucking huge, the DTCC is speaking to governments, okay? Letting them know that there's going to be a transition in the world. And the way that stocks, bonds, derivatives, and all the whole fucking stock market, the way that it moves, the DT is now announcing to the whole world they're going to have a transition to what? Real-time model. That means you push a button and it's fucking done. How is it now, Crypto Hulk? Well, up to about 5 years ago, you'd push a button to make a trade, and then 3 days later it would happen. That's the old school. You know what they're telling everybody now? Instant settlement, everybody. That's XRP, XDC, XLM, Stellar. That's what this all is. It's coming, and I'm showing you right now. Right now. Go down a little bit to where it says, should the DTCC's collateral app chain come? You got to listen to this. Oh, my God. Should the DTCC's collateral app chain that they're getting ready to release, if it should happen to come into reality quickly, I'm just letting you know that I don't know when this shit could happen. They're leaving, they're begging the question. It could happen quickly. It does bring into question the remaining value proposition of public blockchains. It's saying this: if this comes in quickly and does its job, we're going to have to do crypto everything in the whole fucking world. That's what they're saying. They left it open. Come into reality quickly. It may happen. Should the DTCC's collateral app chain come into reality quickly? Oh, damn, CryptoHawk, this ain't taking no 5 years. It's not taking 5 years, 4 years, 3 years, 2 years. I don't see that. I mean, they're almost telling you right now, okay? Now, go to the end of the article. I'm going through this quickly. Go to the end of the article. Count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 paragraphs. This is where Hyperledger is mentioned, and Stellar is mixed up with Hyperledger, okay? It says, this crypto here, it's built on the Hyperledger Besu Ethereum client. So it's not, you don't have to have Ethereum for this. It says, let's go up. We're going to go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 paragraphs. Translation. We recognize the merits of blockchains. We are updating, the DTC says, we know how important blockchain is. We are updating our outdated technology. That means the old way they made the trades to blockchain rails. They're going from the old. They're telling you right now, hello, they're telling you in the article that nobody's reading except me, because only people, all these channels, they're only going to give you 30 seconds on this article if you're lucky. Maybe a 1 minute. Because they're so busy, you know. They're telling you, you guys, they're going from outdated technology. They're telling you, and they're going to blockchain rails. And you don't have to use Ethereum. Oh, you see, everybody. As we get close to reality, everybody realizes it's not Bitcoin or Ethereum. That's very sad. Michael Saylor, call the suicide hotline. Keep the card in your pocket. Brother, you're going to need it, okay? You are going to get financially wrecked. Your little booty hole is going to be about 3 feet wide, Michael Saylor. You're going to have King Kong plowing your ass. They're going from outdated, the DTCC is saying they're going from outdated technology to blockchains, and you don't have to use Ethereum. Oh, shit. CryptoHawk, you've been telling us that shit for 5 years. Is that your question? I'm telling you. I already knew after 3 months of studying crypto in May of 2020, I already knew Ethereum and Bitcoin were done. I already fucking knew that shit. I just don't know when, but I know that they're done. Okay. Then, so this new, they're getting out with the old and in with the new. It's built on what? The Hyperledger Besu Ethereum client. So it's likely going to be a permissioned system and non-composable with DeFi, okay? This is important to know. Look, their ledger, we're not going to be able to see all that shit. I'm sorry. Zinfin, R3 Corda, and all that shit, we're not going to be able to see all this. It's not designed for us. We're lucky that we got it. And if there's ever a buyback, which I strongly doubt of any of this shit, hey, if it's worth $50,000, they want to pay me. Let's just keep it real. With that's why I got XDC, a lot of it. If they want to pay me $5,000 a piece, and that's all they're going to pay, I'll fucking do it. My XDC, I'll cut it loose, all of it, $5,000 a piece. Fuck, I'm done. Game over. I'm living in this little background behind me. That's my fucking porch view, okay? I'm fine. I got all these other cryptos I could sell off and shit, and if I got to do the same with XRP and shit, then that's between XDC and XRP, and that's 10 grand a piece. Fuck. I'm just letting you guys know, man. Yeah, I'd like to hold out and stake, but if they're going to get all fucking crazy, look, you can have all your ideas. You can have all, well, Crypto Hulk, what's your plan? The plan is there is no plan. You want to know why? Because these motherfuckers can do whatever they want. Do you not get this? I'm not going to make a plan. Crypto Hulk, what's your exit strategy? Well, I'm sitting on my exit strategy right now. It's my fucking ass. I'm sitting on my ass on a chair right now, not on the floor. Crypto Hulk's getting old. I'm 55 now. I was 50 when I started this. Now I'm 55. My back hurts. I'm not sitting on the fucking floor. Okay? Scrimdale Crim says, take the money. I'm just letting you know, if they offer, I mean, that shit, I know where XDC goes. It goes like $50,000, 60, 80,000. They're going to have $3 quadrillion of liquidity at any given time. So if you put all that shit on the XDC ledger, and if it all runs at 100%, you're looking at 80 grand. If I'm 90% wrong, if I'm 90% wrong, you're looking at a $8,000 XDC. If I'm 95% wrong, you're looking at a $4,000 XDC. If I'm 99% wrong, you're looking at a $1,000 to $2,000 XDC. If I'm 97 or 8% wrong, 99% wrong. Fine with me. I could do 1,000. Fuck yeah, I could do 1,000. So let's get back to work. So I'm clicking out of that article, and we're going to start dropping truth bombs here. I haven't even started showing you the truth bombs. We're going to get through it fast. I'm just looking here real quick for names. I talked about some JP Morgan quorum. They were the DTCC or where was looking at JP. No one's going to use that fucking shit, okay? JP Morgan go shove that quorum shit up their ass. No one's going to use that shit. Then Ethereum, same fucking thing. No one's going to, that's dog shit. Vitalik Buterin is so fucked up for 10 years. His shit's never going to work. I mean, look at the guy. He eats his boogers for God's sakes. He can't figure shit out. He probably doesn't even know what gender he is, okay? He's that fucking twisted. Okay, that's the whole article. That's the only thing I need to talk about in this article. Now, truth bomb time. Here we go. Here's where you got to go with the money. First one, Hyperledger. That's Stellar. If you get Stellar, that's the right fucking answer, okay? Stellar, IBM partnership, IBM, International Business Machines. If you look down, you see summary, overview. If you look down at the next title, private networks. Private networks. That's what this whole thing's going to be. The DTCC is not going to let you sit there and look at the blockchain and look at who's doing what and who's selling. You're not going to see all that shit. You know about like the dark pools and how they hide money when they do trades. They're still going to do the same shit. The blockchain's not going to make it all honest. This is a private blockchain, so they're going to be able to hide shit that they do. That's why it says private networks via Hyperledger. It's going to be private. The article even told us. But what do we do know? Stellar Development Foundation. If you buy the XLM Stellar, that's what, well, Lumens, but Stellar's the company. Stellar Development Foundation joined the Hyperledger Foundation as an associate member. There's your Stellar right there. Stellar's involved in this, okay? Congratulations if you got Stellar. They actually mentioned Stellar. Well, they actually mentioned Hyperledger, Besu, in the article. So you know Stellar's mixed up in this shit, okay? Let's do a copy and a paste. Let me show you crypto number 2. Hulk, time to get XLM. Sheesh, what are you, my mommy? I don't know, mommy. I might. Fucker. Okay, here's a DTCC website, okay? Now, if you have the IQ of a chimpanzee, you'll know what crypto is number 2. No, it's not number 2. It's crypto number 2, not the actual number 2 or number 1. This shit's too easy. That's why I'm laughing. It's too fucking easy to be rich. Like, I'm literally over here laughing because I could teach a fucking 8-year-old this shit, okay? Here we are. The page of the DTCC, the global international organization that controls every single fucking derivative stock trade, the whole fucking kit and caboodle. The DTCC has 100,000 transactions per day. It tells you right near the top up here. The DTCC has selected R3 Corda. It has selected R3 Corda. Oh my God. Now, here's an article right here. Here's the Cordite Society. The people that made Corda. The people that made fucking Corda. And you got R3 talking. What do they say in the article, Crypto Hulk? R3 Corda Network is set to go DeFi with XDC. Ta-da! There you go. They're using the XDC. Now, if we look at this big article, the DTCC page article, let's go to the okay, if we go to the second paragraph, here's the banks involved. The DTCC has a what? Private permissioned platform. We're not going to see it, everybody. I'm just letting you know. A private permissioned platform. Who's involved in this? Well, Barclays, Ripple Partner, BNY Mellon, Ripple Partner, and Charles Schwab's Citibank, Ripple Partner, Credit Suisse, Ripple Partner, Fidelity, the biggest payment company in the world, Ripple Partner. They own a Ripple patent. Goldman Sachs, Ripple Partner, JP Morgan, Ripple Partner. They're all Ripple partners. Okay. Let's go to the third paragraph. Third paragraph's telling us they're using R3. They're telling you, like, if you're a fucking monkey, you could figure this shit out right now. XDC is 7 cents a piece. I don't know what you're waiting for. It gets down into... Okay, last paragraph. It tells you $2.4 quadrillion. Other ones are showing 5 quadrillion. This is an older article too. It's 3 years old. People have shown me evidence is 5 quadrillion. Okay, there's that evidence. That article's over. Now let me take a quick little break. What I'm going to show you next is when the head of the DTCC speaks before the Congress of the United States. I'm going to show you they've been working on this since 2016. They have been tokenizing for the past 9 years. I'm going to show you evidence of this. It might be ready to go right now. Not maybe 100%, but we might see a 5 or 10% ready to go. Like a test, they're running 5%, like just to make sure the shit works. And then one country joins the next. I mean, we're going to get into that here in a minute. Youth sport networks. Hulk, what's your price to hug Maxine Waters and spread the love? There is no price on that. That will not happen. I would need years of therapy to get over that. Let me check some comments. Hulk is the shit. Hulk, I can't like, probably because YouTube is all butthurt, so he's leaving a comment instead. I only believe the Hulk. What's with XRP dark pools? They were doing that with Jed McCaleb. He's the founder of XRP and XLM. It's how the rich people buy the shit out of a crypto and stuff, and we don't see it until the very end, until it's too late. That's why you can't set up your little Webull accounts or, hey, I'm just telling you that. I know Caleb Brown has their price things, but look, you guys. Crypto Hulk is back. You know what's weird? I just mentioned Caleb Brown, and the damn thing just like turned off right then. It was weird. I know they do that shit. They don't want you guys joining Caleb Brown. They want you to go with exchanges like Coinbase and Uphold, where if they go bankrupt, they take your shit. That's where YT wants you to go, to exchanges. They don't want you to use Caleb Brown. So we always do the opposite on Crypto Hulk. Whatever Jim Cramer says, or whatever mainstream news says, we do the opposite. That's what we do here. Appears ING. Appears Ing, the love for Maxi. Brian, thanks for the tax-free donation there, buddy. We do the opposite. Okay. The DTCC. I'm going to send you an article right meow. This is very important. If you understand what I'm going to show you next, you're fucking rich, okay? This is so easy. This article here is showing $3 quadrillion in securities clearing per year. Okay, I want to go over this in 5 minutes max. If I could do it in 5 minutes, I'd be a rock star. I can do it. It's just a page, one page. It's not that fucking tough, Crypto Hulk. You can do it. We trust you. I'm not going to get into all this stuff. Now, I want you to read the article. I'm going to show you only the most important stuff, okay? Look, if you got time, read the whole article. It's going to help you understand what the fuck is going on in the world, okay? And what direction are we going? I can't do the rest of the article. I would need another 30 minutes. I don't got that, okay? I would need at least, after reading the first page, I would need 30 for the rest. This would be like an hour and a half, hour and 45 show. I'm not going to make it. My voice is doing good now. We're hanging in there. I'm down with 2 cough drops already, I think. Or, yeah, 2. Okay. So I got some voice power. I'm going to try not to scream too much. If I cuss, it'll be at a lower level, like shit, fuck, or damn it. Okay. And if you're offended, I'm sorry. Not sorry. So what do we got here, Crypto Hulk? Enough of the editorializing. I know you're on a budget. You only got 5 minutes to watch Crypto Hulk because you're so important. You got to go watch Pornhub after that 5 minutes, don't you there? But midget porno. Why would anybody watch that shit? Okay. Okay, back to work. Focus. Crypto Hulk, quit fucking around. What we're going to go here, what we're looking at is a verbal printout of a meeting that happened in the United States Congress. They had a meeting. It was what we're seeing right here is written testimony. Now, there's a woman named Nadine Chakar, and she's the head of the DTCC. She's got a pretty powerful job. She's like a Rosie Rios, okay, but for the whole world. This lady's got a very powerful job. What we're looking at here is written testimony. That means this was all spoken, and they put it into type form so we could read it, okay? Not verbatim, but pretty much 99% of what you need to know. What we have here is written testimony of Nadine Chakar. She is the managing director, global head of the DTCC. This lady's got some fucking power. Who did she speak in front of? The United States House Committee on Finance. There is a subcommittee on digital assets. It's called Financial Technology and Inclusion. Here's part of the title: how tokens of real-world assets will facilitate efficient markets. I want you to hear that right off the top. You know what a token is? It's a real-world asset. How tokenization of real-world assets will facilitate efficient markets. They're telling you right now where this is going, okay? Now, go to the first paragraph. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Go to the second or third sentence. Here's how it starts. The DTCC's, here's what this lady tells Congress. The lady says, the DTCC's role in driving innovation in the United States. This is big. Financial markets through the development of digital securities and tokenization solutions. She's saying the DTCC is going to drive it. The DTC will drive change in the United States and in the world because they're going to have crypto securities and tokenizing solutions. Everybody, she's telling Congress where this will go. I'm showing you where this will go and what cryptos they will use. That's what I'm showing you right now. Next paragraph. With 20 locations, they got 20 locations around the world, okay? At pretty much this, the G20. You ever heard of the G20? Those are the top, richest, most powerful countries of the world. It's the G20. Those stock markets are being monitored and controlled by the DTCC. They control the whole world, but they really hammer down on the top 20. Okay? They make sure everything is done perfect. She says this. With 20 locations around the world, the DTCC, through its subsidiaries, now remember, they got 20 locations around the world, automates and standardizes the processing of financial transactions. Ladies and gentlemen, the DTCC, with the help of R3 Corda, because they just fucking told us, and the use of the XDC crypto, and then Hyperledger, which is Stellar. I'm not seeing XRP in here yet. I know it is, but just I'm trying to help out the Stellar people, because Stellar, it was written in there, Hyperledger, so it was specifically written in there. They're telling us the DTCC is industry owned and governed. That means the governments don't own the DTCC. All the stock markets in the world kind of like own this thing, okay? They kind of supervise themselves. The DTCC has worked tirelessly to simplify the complexities of clearing settlement, okay? So they work on settling every single stock, bond, derivative shit in the entire world. Let me, Caitlin Mendiola, thank you very much for that tax-free donation. YouTube won't let Justin Stephen donate, but he says thank you for your hard work. Wow. Right on. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They don't want you to hear this information, you guys. They want you to be fucking slaves, all right? And if I got to restart my fucking show 5 times an hour because these fuckers turn it off, that's what I'll do. If I got to work every fucking day to get shit and make a good show, I'm trying my best. New to crypto, thank you for that tax-free donation. Just got into crypto. I'm glad to have found the Hulk, not watching those dumb asses channels. Thanks, Hulk. Then we got Wayne Williams here. Thanks for that tax-free donation. Wayne says, late fee accrued and paid. I'll have to rewatch you when you post this one. Thanks, Hulk. Right on. All right. So we're going to continue. So we go to the 1, 2, 3, 4, fourth paragraph down from the beginning. Look at the last sentence. They're telling you they process $3 quadrillion per year in transactions. Okay. That's amazing. What's the value of everything in the whole world? What they believe it's about 5 quadrillion. What we're looking at here is almost all the money in the world. Okay. Goes through the DTCC. This is amazing. Now, I want to show you how far ahead they are. I don't think they're that far behind. Listen, go to the second line. It says, the firm, talk about DTCC. The firm has been, listen, the firm has been developing digital assets solutions since when? 2016. When did Ripple start? About 2013. When did Ripple get in the lawsuit with the Department of Justice? 2015. When did the DTCC start? 2016, right after Ripple came out. Coincidence? No. They're working together. It's a government agency, everybody. The DTCC has been working on crypto since 2016. I changed the words so it sounds a little more, gives it more of a punch. Now, that's one coincidence in this paragraph. Ripple goes official 2015. The very next year, the DTCC launches crypto. They start tokenizing. It says right here, the firm has been developing crypto assets since 2016. Now, what happened in 2016? I believe Ripple and R3 became partners. Somebody look that up. Somebody look up, when did Ripple and R3 become partners? I think 2016 maybe, or 17, but one of you guys look that up right now, because I don't want to get sidetracked over here. $2016. Oh shit, the same. No way. See what I mean? Crypto Hulk knows. 2006. I got a couple people with 2016, says Terrence, Joseph, Ampav. Okay. I'm going to say 2006. That's what they're telling me. 2016. Now, they started tokenizing. They have been developing crypto solutions since 2016. Oh, that's the same year Ripple joins up. Ripple completes the Department of Justice in 2015, around June or whatever. Ripple's declared to be a currency Ripple in 2015, the government calls it a currency. The 2020 court trial, that was so fucking fake. In 2015, the government of the United States, the Treasury, the Treasury Police, every fucking buddy, declares Ripple is a currency. That next year in 2016, Ripple joins with R3 Corda, who then, this is when the DTCC starts. The same year, Ripple joins with RC Corda. What is R3 Corda? It does this stock market shit. What a coincidence, Crypto Hulk. See this? Now, the next thing, the article right here, it's talking about Securrency. SECURRENC. The DTCC took over this company called Securrency. I looked up Securrency. You know what? It's a fucking ghost, okay? It's a government plant. That's what it is. Securrency is a government plant. Guess what year Securrency was made? 2015. Now, what a coincidence, Crypto Hulk. What total coincidence, right? Come on, man. This is called Pitch Book. PITCH book. Pitch Book shows you companies. Here is Securrency right here. I looked all over the internet. There's nothing with Securrency in it. All you know on the internet is that it's a startup. It's a startup that started in 2015. Well, that's the same year Ripple became a currency. And then the next year, Ripple joins R3, but that's 2016 when DTCC starts with crypto. And then a couple years ago, or last year, the DTCC buys Securrency, which is some kind of a company. We don't even know who works there. I tried looking this shit up. It's hard to find anybody who works there. All I know, it was a startup in 2015. And that's the same fucking year that Ripple came and hit the scene. And I'm like, damn, this is a real government. It had a lot of backers from Abu Dhabi. Well, that's where Ripple kind of started off. It got a lot of Saudi money. You know why the Saudis are so far ahead in all this crypto shit? Because they were there with the government. It says right here, when was Securrency founded? 2015. It has doesn't say here, it has a Delaware registration. That's right. That's all government shit. When the government wants to start a corporation secretly, they go to Delaware to do it. Securrency, I don't even know who works for them. Just some startup that just happened to go with the DTCC. They just happened to start in 2016. The DTCC. Securrency comes out of nowhere in 2015. There's no fucking news at all about it. I can't even find out who's the CEO and all these things. I know it has it, but there's no news. And I'm like, now, wait a minute. Look at this. James Ed. And we're back now for like the third time. YouTube cut the channel off. So, Securrency is a partner of XDC. It turns out XDC and Securrency kind of pop up at about the same time as Ripple. The DTC pops up all about the same time. James Edwards says they don't even have a contact number. James Edwards, they don't even have a contact number. Delaware Corporation. Very interesting. Let me look here. So, yeah, the DTCC took over Securrency. That's all I'm going to go with that. I'm clicking out of that speech. Now, Ripple backs Securrency. I mean, imagine that, right? They just happen to be a Ripple part. So this is where Ripple comes in. I'm telling you what, all this shit's government. I'm telling you, it is. I know it is. That's why there's no fucking news on Surrency. I should be able to pull up and find all these articles over. They've been around for 10 fucking years. There's no fucking articles on that shit. I don't know who runs it. I don't see all the CEOs, the chief technology out. There's nothing there. It's a fucking ghost. That's the government. That's how you know it's a government. And then Ripple back securitized. Well, of course, you got Ripple, R3, and Stellar is all mixed up in this. The Hyperledger, so you got all three. We already know that the R3 Corda shit uses XDC, and the XDC comes from a company called Zinfin. It's Chinese. The Chinese are right involved in the stock market shit. Very interesting. If you look, I showed you the other day. If you look up Zinfin on my page, go under my post section, scroll down, and you'll see Zinfin, and it has a Chinese flag halfway across the whole page. So the Chinese made Zinfin, who has XDC, follow me. So the Chinese made XDC, and we're using that in the stock market here with DTCC because Surrency is involved. R3 is involved. They're a Ripple partner. We know there's a Ripple China, don't we? Oh, damn, Crypto Hulk. You were like, connect. No wonder you're the most Shadow Man channel on the internet. Told you it'd be a good one today. Then you got Ripple Russia and the Ripple gateway to the Z payment in 2014, January 9th. Told you. Hulk connected dots. Going deep. Any other questions? I'm going to probably wrap the show up. It's about an hour, and that's all. Those three cryptos, after I read that, we're fucking done. You don't need to know any more than that today. I could probably do a show maybe tomorrow morning. We'll see. What's the best tequila? Let me see what I got. So the show is officially over. Thank you for showing up. You invested 57 minutes. You probably got 15 minutes of bullshit in the beginning, but it's time well spent. I've done my best to deep dive, to show you all the connections, to show you how those three cryptos are intricately right in there. You got the Chinese right in there with America trying to pretend, oh, the tariffs. This is all fucking fake, you guys. I showed you the truth. These other channels can't touch that. Oh, damn. What we got here? Jason Schotch. Oh, my God. That's a pretty nice tax-free donation there, buddy. Putting the connection together for people to see, and you make this shit fun to watch. You do it. Thanks, Hulk. You know what? You'll see me laugh and joke while I'm doing this because I have the most important show on the planet, and I can see all this stuff. I try to show you to where I can teach a fucking monkey how to get rich. Look, I don't know when and where. I can't tell you, oh, next week buy this and sell. I don't do that shit. What I do is show you how the whole world, what I show you is how Russia, China, and the United States come together, share crypto technologies. They work together on the DTCC, controls the whole world stock market. And we got China, United States mixed up in this because you got the Zinfin, and that's China, and that's the XDC crypto working with R3. And then you got IBM mixed in with the Hyperledger and the Ripple, and those are three fucking cryptos that are going to run the world. And we can joke and laugh because we already know what the top cryptos are going to be and what they're going to do. I'm showing you right here. It's that fucking easy. If you can't get rich off of this show, you've got special needs, and I can't help you. I'm not making fun of you. It's just there's something wrong mentally with you that I just laid it all out right here. It's too fucking easy to see all the connections and how the world's going to be. All righty then. Awesome. Jason Schott drops it while it's hot. We've got Fam Crypto. I'm out here towing for AAA, listening to you, brother. Killing it. Fam Crypto has to be rich. There's no way. Remember, the Kalen Brown. Don't put all your shit in Kalen Brown. I don't. Look, I can't tell you how much to put in. Right now, I got more of my crypto in Kalen Brown than I have in a hardware wallet. Let me see what my percentage would be. I'm almost like, for every $1 I've got in a hardware wallet, I got 2 in Kalen Brown. Not quite. It's going to take me another couple more months, but my ratio will be, for every 1 crypto in a hardware wallet, 2 of them are in Kalen Brown. So I got about 2/3 of my shit in Kalen Brown. That's my ratio. Don't put all of it, maybe. Just keep some in a hardware wallet, just in case, right? I don't know everything. Just in case. It's your just in case wallet. I don't know, maybe put 10% or something, or 20. That's your just in case, okay? And I sell wallets below my channel. You can see I got the Trezors and the Arculus and shit, and the Nano Ledger S and X and shit. Now, my goal is to have 3/4 of my crypto at Kalen Brown and like 1/4 in a wallet. That's where I'll end up. So as long as I can keep making videos and each month I'll get my crypto allowance, don't do 100% of nothing, okay? Always assume something's going to go bad, okay? So if I got some in my wallet and some in Kalen Brown, if one of them goes bad, I got the other. See what I mean? So I don't do 100%. Some people do, and I'm not, like if my wallet gets hacked, it's gone. Fuck. But then I got portability. That wallet, I can take that shit, and if I got to go somewhere on a vacation and fucking never come back, or I'm not getting into my personal business, but that's why I like the hardware wallet. So I got the keys written down. I could just whatever. Okay. Don't ever assume you know how it's going down, because you don't. These greedy government bastards will fuck us over. So just have a little stash put away in a hardware wallet in case you need to go on a little vacation, all right? That's what I'm doing. But Kalen Brown definitely is part of this fucking program. Like, because I stopped buying crypto. I was always open and honest. People like, Cryptoholic, why you're not buying no crypto? I stopped buying it May 2020. And I told you, because I'm not having my shit fucking get hacked. My hardware wallet get hacked. Put all this hard work and money into my hardware wallet and put that shit on the blockchain and someone fucking hacks it? No. So that's why I stopped in May. And then I found out about Kalen Brown, and now I got institutional custody. The same thing that, like that Fireblock shit, all these top banks, 1,800 banks and institutions have Fireblocks. Caleb and Brown uses Fireblocks. America's oldest bank, BNY Mellon, from the 1780s, uses fucking Fireblocks. BlackRock, they have about 3 custody partners. One of them is Fireblocks, okay? I want the same custody that BlackRock, BNY Mellon, Sony, and these others, okay? I want the same fucking thing they got. They're not buying the little Trezor wallets. Now, I'm not knocking the Trezors because I sell them. I've got a ledger, but it's only for emergency purpose. My goal is to have 75% of my crypto, maybe 80 in Caleb Brown, and my little ledger will be my 20% get the hell out of town wallet. Okay, that's what I'm doing. All right. All right. I think that is it. Oh, tequila. I got a bottle of tequila up there. That's my most expensive one, but this one, I have not opened it. I went on a cruise, looked this one up. Tequila Doña and Gracia Extra Añejo. I'm telling you what, I haven't opened this one. I got a bottle on this stuff is so good, I'm not even going to open it. Puerto Vallarta. So I went on a cruise. The show's officially over. So This is all just chit chat stuff. The show's over. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here if you want crypto news. Go to another channel. Don Julio 1942. I got a bottle of that. I haven't opened it either. It's still sealed up shut. This is okay. This is okay. This kicks Don Julio 1942 ass. This shit is good. I think I paid maybe $80 for it. This shit is so good. Then I got this one. Whoo-wee. Nice. This one, there's not much in that one. Then I got 8. This stuff's good. It's like a Kim Kardashian tequila, but it's good. I like it. Has a little bit of vanilla to it. Then I got this one. This kind of has a little smoky. So if you like mezcal, this Kui is a tequila, but it's not a mezcal, but it does have a smoky taste to it. I haven't tried this one. I got this at Costco. I've not tried it yet. I'm sure it's good. But I know there's nothing as good as this. This shit is amazing. I got maybe 2 shots in a bottle on top of my fridge. I went on the cruise almost a year ago. So this has been sitting for a whole year. I only got 2 bottles of it. But Gary loves little smokies. Oh, yes, he does. That's what he's doing on the weekend since he got kicked out. All right. That is it. And then I got that bottle, like I said, of the Grand Patron. Let me show you that one. Okay, here is Grand Patron. This one here. This one's like $500. This tequila sucks. There it is. You'll see it like in some of the most expensive bars because this is $500. So those you'll barely see this at a bar. And if you do, each shot's probably going to be at least $100. Don't. This shit's fucking garbage, okay? So don't get it. It just looks expensive. And it's got a wooden box. It looks gorgeous. But it tastes like shit. It's fucking stupid ass tequila. It's no good. Don't waste your money. If you want a good, this right here. I went to Wine and More, not Beverages and More. It's wine and whatever it is. This shit's normally like $130, $40. They were selling these for like $70 a piece. I bought 2. And it's a Wine Enthusiast. What's the name of the wine? Whatever it is. No, that 8 shit's good. It's better than that Herradura stuff. I am an ex-Ranger Army. Spent most of the life overseas by the sun. Tequila on ice. I like having the big block tequila. I got the ice blocks and get about 2 shots with a big block of ice, just sip on it. And it's like, I don't like putting no shit in there. If it's good, I don't want nothing in it. Just a big ass block of ice, 1 shot, maybe 2, and just sip over the next 20, 30 minutes. And it's just, it's good. Good stuff. That would be this little blue bottle right here. This shit makes me want to try to have a shot today when I'm done with the show. Okay. I think that's it. Total Wine and More. That's it. Total Wine and More in Reno. I don't know if they fucked up, but it was like 60 or 70 a bottle. I'm like, what? That shit's normally at least 130. So I was like, shit, dude. So I bought 2. All right. Time is up. I got to go and maybe have some tequila. How many shows do I got ready? 1, 2, 3. I got a show in the morning. Yeah. I got enough. If I can find 1 or 2 more articles, I got a show. So right now it is 6:10. Give me until about 8:30 p.m. Pacific. That's at like 2 hours from now. I should have the show start. I should be posting the articles for the show to advertise it for tomorrow morning. 7 a.m. Sunday. Fuck it. I'll be up at 5:30 in the morning. And we'll have a show you guys won't be awake, but the rest of the world will. Okay, I'm going to get to work. I'll try to have this up in 2 hours.